Please confirm you can hear me clearly.
Good evening, sir. I can hear you loud and clear.
All right, fine. You can mute. Our class tonight, we shall be rounding up on cost estimation. A quick recap of our last discussion. We look at cost estimation. What is cost estimation? Why do companies need to estimate future costs? What are the methods of estimating future costs? We define cost estimation as the measurement of historical costs with a view to helping in the prediction of likely future costs. Please, 1 minute. With a view to helping in the prediction of likely future costs. We are using historical cost. What is historical cost? Past cost. Cost incurred at previous period. To predict likely future costs. Why do we need to predict costs? Why do we need to estimate costs? If you are doing budgeting, you want to draw a budget of what is likely to happen at a future period. Then you require cost estimation. Budgeting is used for planning. We require cost estimation to guide planning. Budgeting is used for decision making. We require cost estimation for decision making. Budgeting is used for cost control. Cost estimation will help us to control and manage our costs. We explained this at our last class. And we said the knowledge of cost behavior is a prerequisite for cost estimation. That is, to estimate cost, you must understand cost behavior. Now, what is cost behavior? We explained that cost behavior is the manner or way in which costs respond to change in production volume. We explained that cost behavior is the way or manner in which costs respond to changes in the volume of production. We talk about variable costs. Those are costs that respond positively with the volume of production. Variable costs. Those are costs that vary in direct proportion with the volume of production. The more we produce, the more the total variable cost incurred. We explain fixed costs. These are costs that do not vary with volume of production. They remain fixed within a given activity level. We also explain mixed costs, costs that are partly variable and partly fixed. We now look at the method of estimating costs. We explain the high and low method. You can use high and low method to estimate likely future costs. Where there is activity at the highest level and the lowest level. We can use this activity at the highest level and the lowest level to predict likely future costs. We also explain regression analysis method. This method uses statistical formula to estimate the cost equation line. This method uses statistical formula to estimate cost equation line. We have the formula we explained. At our last class, we look at question number 2. That is the question on Ekuakete Industries. This question is about estimating costs using high and low method. Look at this question last week. Today or tonight, I want us to look at a question using regression analysis method to estimate costs. To do this, we shall be using question number 1, question 1, page 78. Please, can we refer to the question in our study pack? Look at question 1, page 78. Topsky Limited. Top Limited. Yeah, look at the question. We shall be using this question today to deal with our question. I'm trying to copy this. Please confirm you have the question open on your laptop or on your system.
Confirm.
All right. I'm just trying to copy this. Samuel, please stop touching my screen. Let's go to the question now. Anytime you touch the screen, your name will appear Somewhere is touching the screen and you are making mark on my screen. All right, let's look at the question. I'll read. The result of Top Limited over last 5 years are summarized as follows. You have here 1 to 5. You have the 30 up Naira amount. The sales figure is given 70,000 year 1, 93,000 year 2, and so on. You have the material cost given. You have the labor cost given. You have the overhead cost given. You have the net profit. And you have the sales volume. In year 1, sales was 2,100 units. Year 2, sales was 2,800 units. Year 3, sales 3,400 and what have you. Next. The company manufactures a single product. Stocks have been negligible at all relevant times. Price changes have been rare in Top Skills business. During the last 5 years, now please listen to this. During the last 5 years, the only changes in the prices of resources used have been an increase. Have been an increase in the price of material of 25%. 3 years ago, material price increased by 25%. The last time the material price increased was 3 years ago. Look at the interpretation. The last time material price increased, the increment stopped 3 years ago. That is at the end of year 2. And an increase in wages, in wage rates, 1/3% 2 years ago. That is at the end of year 3. Overhead costs have not been affected by price changes. No further increases in prices of resources are expected. All right. The sales manager has provided, just 1 minute, please. All right, let's continue. Just to take water. The sales manager has provided the following estimates of sales price volume relationship for the coming year. Let's explain this. For the coming year, that is future year, if the price is 37 naira, sales volume will be 4,500 units. If the price happens to be 40 naira, sales volume will be 4,000 units. If the price is set at 42 naira, the sales volume will be 3,400. Requirements. Estimate the optimum selling price. Johnson, please, can you mute? Karim, please, can you mute?
Okay. Sorry.
Estimate the optimum selling price from amidst the three possible prices: 37, 40, 42, using the linear regression analysis to estimate cost volume relationship. 15 marks. If you look at this question, like I explained at the start of this topic, cost estimation is a topic that is not standing alone. It is related to all topics under performance management. Look at the requirements here. Estimate a selling price. Determine the selling price the company should set. Estimate optimum selling price. So the question will be, what is optimal selling price? So to answer that selling price that will give the company the highest profits. What is optimal selling price? That selling price that will maximize the company's profits. So we have been given three prices, three suggested prices: 37 naira, or 40 naira, or 42 naira. Now, examiner now says, for me to determine selling price, definitely I must know the cost of production. The cost of production will tell me, will give me a guide as to the price I'm going to charge. Now, examiner now says, using the linear regression analysis to estimate cost volume relationship. Look at it now. Examiner has brought two topics together. Cost estimation has been brought into pricing. Our next topic after this topic, cost estimation, that is pricing decision. Two topics has been brought together now. We need to use regression analysis. All right. I won't try to explain the question and the requirements. Let us go to the expected solution. What you are expected to do. The first thing is, in this question, there is what we call inflation or increase in cost. Let's go back to it. Look at the notes. An increase in the price of materials of 25%. 3 years ago, that means at the end of the second year, material increment stopped. Also, an increase in wages rate, 33.13%, 2 years ago. Overhead costs have not been affected by price changes. So we need to bring out the costs, including increase in cost. Let's go to it. Working number 1, adjustment of cost to include inflation. To include inflation. Material costs will increase by 25%. Now check year 1. From the question, what was material cost in year 1? Hello, guys.
$25%. Material cost in year 1 is a 20 naira.
Yeah, 20. 30, that is 20,000. We have 30, 20, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, examiner say this cost will increase by 25%. Please increase 20 by 25%. That means you are going to multiply 1.25 by 20. Or increase 20 by 25%. What do we have?
25.
We have 25 here. Check here 2 for material. What is the material cost?
28. Oh.
What do you have there, please?
28.
28.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 28, fine. Increase 28 by 25%. What do you have?
35.
35. Good. Now, let's go to the question. Please look at that clause. An increase in the price of material, 25% 3 years ago. That means the increment stopped 3 years ago at the end of year 2. That means material price will increase in year 1. Material price will increase in year 2. After year 2, no more increase in material price. We only pick 42, 37, 48. The increase in material price stopped at the end of year 2. End of year 2 is 3 years ago. Is that explanation clear?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
So I have 42. 37, 48. I hope this explanation is clear.
The 3 years ago is not that clear for me, sir.
Oh yeah, count back. For year 5, count 3 years back. Look at it. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. It's
As we
clear
were
now.
in 2025, what is 3 years ago? 2025, 2024, assuming we are at the end of 2025. Assuming we are at the end of 2025. And I say 3 years ago. That means I'm going to have 2025, 2024, 2023. Look at it. 3 years ago. We are currently in year 5. The report we are giving is at the end of year 5. In fact, for you to have a report, that means year 5 has been completed. We are now looking forward to year 6. That is the coming year. We have finished year 5. So if I want to count 3 years ago, 1, 2, 3. That means at the end of year 2, the increase in material price stopped. The last time material price increased was 3 years ago. If I even exclude year 5, 1, 2, 3, that was the last time material price increased. So 25% will affect year 1 and year 2. After year 2, the increase in material price will stop. You now pick the figure you have here, 42, 37, 48. That was what we did here. Is that better, please?
All right, sir.
No, I'm laughing. The same thing I was solving this thing in physical class yesterday. Or like, it's our duty, it's part of our duty to try to explain the interpretation to you. Now let's go to, and in fairness, the examiner gave us a clue. Let's go back to the question again.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Please, can you speak up?
Okay, so looking at this question, of course, the question, the examiner gave us a clue. What if the clue was not there? You know,
The examiner was also careful that there may be wrong interpretation. Okay, look
at the end of the year 2. So it's a pointer
look
to
at increase in wages.
Okay. Where,
An
sir?
increase in wages, 33.13%. 2 years ago, in bracket what?
At the end of year 3.
That means the increase will affect year 1, year 2, year 3. At the end of year 3, 2 years ago, count it, 1, 2. At the end of year 3, the increments will stop. We are going to increase labor cost by 33 33.13%. Up to the end of year 3. The examiner was also careful that there may be wrong interpretation. In answer in brackets, this increase in wages is going to end at the end of year 3. So let's pick labor cost. Year 1 is 27. Please increase this by 33.13%. What will be your answer? Please increase this by 33.13%. Okay, how do we convert 33.13% to ratio? If I want to convert percentage to ratio,
35,991.
oh, give me what?
35,991.
The first one, Abi?
Yes.
How do you convert it?
That's 133.3 now.
133.3333. You stop
Yes,
somewhere
yes.
now, 0.333333 something, Abi?
Me, I stop at 13.
And that's the problem. Because you stop at 13, you are rounding up. You are going to lose figure.
Okay.
Just take your figure and multiply. It's going to give you 6 round figure. Like what I have on my screen. This will give me 36. Do not round up any figure. Just use a calculator to multiply. You are going to get 36 round figure.
Exactly.
So please,
Exactly.
Exactly, Abi.
Yes, sir.
Go to year 2. What do we have?
sir, how do you get it, sir?
We
Please,
have 36. Multiply by, increase by 33.13%. Do not round up the figure. What do you have? Yes, please.
That's
Oh, yeah.
48,000.
48. Go to year 3. 39. Increase by 33.13%.
52,000.
52,000. Thank you. That'll give me 52,000. The increase in wages will stop after 3 years. Go to overhead cost. The question is, overhead costs have not been affected by price change. We only pick the figure 24, 24, 28, 33, 32, 24, 24, 28, 33, 32. Just 1 minute. Ayo.
Sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, please go ahead. Why
you said
speaking? Please, can somebody Sum up.
You said you want to explain how we can convert 33.13% before my co-colleague said something, because I don't understand how we get that 1.333.
Do you understand the first one? Do you understand how we get 1.25? Ayo.
Yes, sir.
85 total
Okay,
cost.
let's explain it. Let's explain it, because look at the first one. Material price will increase by material cost increase by 25%. Now, please note, before the increase in material price, that price will be 100% before. We now increase by 25%. That means you have 125%. Your 125% percentage is 100. Percentage means 100. So that 125%, if you want to convert it to ratio, 125 divided by 100, that will give you 1.25. Is that clear, please? Now look at
Yes,
the
sir.
second one. Okay, let me create space here. Just 1 minute. So it's good you are asked, because this class, even at the physical class, I have to try to explain to you. So if you don't understand, it is better to ask. There is no way I will know what is in your mind, except you speak out.
You want mad? You do.
What do you say? Where is Ruth self? He's not in class today. I'm sure Ruth will have asked questions. But you know, explain. No.
She's not in this class.
And assuming she's in the class. No. She will not agree.
No. Yeah, she's my friend.
Now let's look at that other one. The examiner says increase in wages by 33.13%. What you do is that this is mixed fraction. Change it to improper fraction. 3 multiply, look at what I'm saying. We have 33, 1/3. 3 multiplied by 33. That is 99. 99 plus 1. That will give me 100/3%. Is that not, please?
Yes,
Is that
sir.
not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good. You can do like this. That percentage means division now. That means I have 100/3 divided by 100 again, percent. If I want to convert, that means I have 100/3 divided by 100/1. If you change it to this, it becomes 100/3 multiplied by 1/100. This will strike out this. You are left with what? 1/3. You are left with what? 1/3. You can now check your 1/3. Let me create more space. Now go to your calculator, AY. Check 1 divided by 3. What do you have?
0 point something.
0.333.
You are going to have 0.33333, something like this going.
To infinity.
Maybe something like 10 or 11. This is the ratio. But remember that initially, before it was 100%. You now add 1 to this. If you add 1 to this now, this is the increase in your wages. Now add 1 to it. That one represents the initial. Oh, which? Oh. Somebody's speaker is on. Rose, Mr. Latif, Rose especially, your speaker is, Simeon, your speaker is conflicting this class. So when you have, this is the increase in material labor cost is 0.33333. You now add 1 to it. That one represents what we did here. Say +1. It represents the initial labor wage. So you are going to get 1.33333. Or if you don't, this is better because it saves you time. But if you are not sure, you can first multiply by 0.3333. When you get your figure, now add back to the labor cost. I hope this is clear, please.
Come again, sir. Sorry, please.
I hope it's clear now.
No, come again, sir,
Yes,
please.
sir.
Up to which point should I come again? Hello? From which point should I come
Okay,
again?
you said this 0.333 that we can add it to one initial figure. So that's the figure I want to know.
Okay. Are you just joining the class?
No. I joined late, but I'm getting it.
Okay, no problem. Look at it. Look at what we did here.
Oh, okay.
100 before your material cost before increments was 100%. Your material cost before increment was 100%. Examiner now says material cost increased by 25%. That means your material cost now 100% plus 25. It becomes 125%. If you want to convert 125% to ratio, you divide by 125 divided by 100. That gives you 1.25. Is this clear, please?
I'm with you, sir.
Now, if you want to do this now, examiner say wages will increase by 33.13%. That means if I want to do this, okay, let me take this pattern again. Let me take the same pattern here. No, let me take the same pattern here. Don't worry. Let me take the same pattern I took for the first one. Because students over time, they like to memorize one one process. Once you change the process, they are like, oh, again, another process that come again. Why? Don't worry, let me take the same process here. It will still give me the same thing, don't worry.
Sorry, if it's for me, I get it now, sir.
No, don't worry, because if you are asking, some
No,
are
I've
they are
gotten
in the classroom, they are not even asking.
Please proceed, sir.
So your asking is good for us. Because this little thing we are playing with, some don't even know how to do it now. And they will be saying that this icon, I don't understand. Some don't even know how to do it. So there's no point. No, let me explain it. Because the intent is to have you guys pass.
Thank you, sir.
That pass your exam. So at times, of course, it might come with some additional sacrifice from the lecturer and the school. But let me explain it again. For some, they will just keep quiet and say, oh, I'll go and find another way to learn it. But the truth is, they have set an objective. Look at it. Wages will increase by 33.13%. Before the increments, the wages is 100%. Like your salary. Your salary is currently 100%. Management now say your salary will increase by 33.13%. And I'm going to plus 33. If I change this to ratio, 1/3, that will give me points 3.33333333%. Is that not? If I change 1/3 to ratio, that means I have 100% plus 33.3333%. That will give me 133.333333%. If you now want to convert percentage to ratio, you are now going to say 133.33333 divided by 100. You want to convert percentage to ratio. If you divide now, you are going to get 1.3333. Continue like that. I hope this point is better now.
Perfect.
Yes, sir.
So I can remove this.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But it's okay. So this is what you're going to use to multiply your, if you look at your labor cost in year 1, you have 27 multiplied by 1.33333333. That will give you 36. Look at your labor cost in year 2. You have how much, please? From the question, how much?
36.
Multiply by 1.333333. That will give you 48. Don't round up. Look at year 3. Multiply the figure by 1.333333. That will give you 52. Examiner says overhead costs have not been affected by price changes. So you pick your overhead cost figure as given in the question. When you are done, sum up your cost. 25 plus 36 plus
85.
24.
85.
What do you have here?
107.
107. What do you have here?
122. 122.
122.
118.
118.
134.
134. You have gotten your total cost with inflation included. We are now giving the sales volume. Let's go back to the question. Sales volume here, 2,100, 2,800, 3,400. Now, for convenience, you know that this cost, we have 30 up. Is that not? Naira amount 30. That means the cost we have, like here, this should be 85,000, 107,000, 122,000. We have 30 up here. We have scaled down by 30. We need to do the same thing to the sales. I want to scale down this by 30. That means I want to remove 30 here. When I say scale down, I want to divide all this by 1,000. That means I want to scale it down by 3,000, by 3 zeros. If I divide 2,100 by 1,000, that will give me 2.1, 2.8, 3.4. 2.1, 2.8, 3.4, 3.1, 4.0. Yes. Hello, so I hope I'm right. So.
Hello, bro. I just want to comment on that sales volume.
I
The
need
three,
my friend.
the 30 up there, is it not affecting the sales
Yes, I expect question.
figure?
You can answer your question.
I'm saying the sales volume of 2,100. I was
Yes,
thinking the
your
30
question. Your
up.
hand is up.
I'm speaking. Oh, can you hear me, sir? I said the sales volume, already we have 3 zeros up there. So is it not affecting the sales volume?
All right, let's go on. I have a temporary network glitch, but I can hear your question very well. That the 30 up should have affected the volume. Now let's go back to it. So that I will draw your attention to something. Please look up, everybody. Now look at the 3 zeros. It's given in Naira. Look at that 30. Examiner attached Naira value to it. It now says 70,000, that's 70. Now look at volume. Volume is never stated in Naira. Volume is given to you in units. That 30 is looking at sales value Naira, material cost Naira, labor cost Naira, overhead cost Naira, profit or loss in Naira. But that volume is a unit. So that 30 is not capturing that volume. We now have to introduce the 30 to the volume so as to reduce it down now. That means in year 1, you are going to scale that 2,100 down by 30. That will give you 2.1. Next, 2.8, 3.4, 3.1, 4.0. I hope this explanation is clear to us.
Very clear.
I understand. That's one of the things that lecture also help. Because anybody could have made that mistake and say, wait now. But you have to quickly ask yourself, what is cost will be in Naira, unit will be in volume. All right. We can now proceed. We now come to the equation. The cost equation, if you remember, is equal to y is equal to a plus bx. Where your y, this letter y represents total cost. Small letter a represents total fixed cost. Small letter b represents variable cost per unit. And our letter S represents volume. We can now go to the next working now. Look at the next working too. Regression analysis to estimate variable cost per unit and total fixed cost. From the equation, look at the cost equation. From the equation, y is equal to a plus bx. If you recall, at our last class, while explaining regression analysis, to calculate your b, the formula is formula is equal to b is equal to n summation xy minus summation x summation y divided by summation n summation s square minus summation s raised to power 2. This is the statistical formula. This is the regression formula for calculating A. For calculating B, your B is the variable cost per unit. Also remember, for those that are in class consistently, we also have the formula for calculating letter A. Recall the explanation on this. I'm trying to go back to it. Yeah, look at it. Look at it here. I'm trying to go back to the explanation. Look at it. Look at it. It said, the analysis method, otherwise known as least square techniques, is a statistical method of estimating cost using historical data from a number of previous accounting periods. It's a method of regressing Y, dependent variable on X, independent variable. The formula for solving A and B, look at it. Using the formula involved, solving for A and B. To solve for A, this is the formula. To solve for B is there. To solve for A, let me pick these two. Let me copy this along. Okay. Let me bring the formula here too. Okay, the formula is also here. To solve for A, A is equal to summation X, summation Y, summation S over N minus, don't need this to be here. Then come here also. All right. So I need to solve for A and B using this formula. My letter X is the volume. I have in year 1, the volume here is 2.1. Here is 2.8. I have 3.4, 3.1. I have 4.0. That is my X, volume of sales or production. My letter Y, please, can you give me the cost, total cost for year 1? 85. Next.
107.
107. Next.
122.
122. Next.
118.
118. And we have 134, I guess.
Oh. Yes.
Next column, X, Y. That is multiply X multiplied by Y. 2.1 multiplied by 85. What do we have? Multiply again.
5.
How much?
178.5.
178.5. Next, 2.8 multiplied by 107.
299.6.
299.6. That is 3.4 multiplied by 122.
414.8.
414.8. Next.
365.8.
Sorry, 3 what?
365.8.
0.8. The last one.
536.
What do you have?
536.
Your line is breaking.
536.
5, 3,
6.
good. Now the last column, S square. That means 2.1 square, 2.8 square. I have a figure here. Now come to summation sign. Oh yeah. Let's move on.
4.41.
4.41. To make it faster, somebody can do the summation.
Okay. 7.84.
7.84. That is 2.8 square.
Yes, sir.
Yes, 3.4 square.
11.56.
11.56. 3.1 square.
9.61.
9.61. 4
And the
square.
last one is 16.
16. Now summation. This sign means summation. Sum your x. 2.1 plus 2.8 plus
That's
3.4.
15.4.
How much?
15.4.
Sum your y. Sum your xy.
566.
566. Next, sum your xy. And sum your s square.
S square is 49.42.
49.42. Thank you.
XY is 1794.7.
1794.7. We have gotten the summation. We can bring it out. Summation x is equal to 15.4. Summation y is equal to 566. Summation xy is equal to 1794.7. Summation x squared is equal to 49.42. You can now go to your formula now. I have to create more space. Photo. I have to create more space if I. Okay. Let's create more. So obviously it can't be enough. So I have to create more. Because what I don't plan for, I have to explain those ones. Just 1 minute. All this is done in our own interest. Oh. All right, let's go to it. So I have to calculate my B first. Formula for B. B is equal to N summation xy minus summation x summation y all over N summation x squared minus summation x into bracket square. Your n is number of observation. Our n is 5. We are giving 5 years observation. 5. Now let's go to the formula. Our b is equal to 5 multiplied by summation xy 1794.7. I'll close these brackets here, minus summation x 15.4 multiplied by summation y 566, close my bracket, divided by n, no, divided by n. N is 5. I should be using 5 now. 5 multiplied by summation x 49.42 minus x 15.4 raised to power 2. Please work this out and give us the final answer. Please work this out. On your calculator, you should get 25.865. Please, let's apply our calculator. Let me check the chat. Somebody's chatting with us. The first denominator was not powered by 2. I don't understand this.
$25.865.
Correct. Shekoni, I don't understand by the first denominator. This s square, we have done it here. You cannot bring square here again. It has been square already.
Correct, sir.
So Shekoni, look at it. This figure here is s square. Summation x square. When you sum up this figure, we have put square here before. That's how the formula is used. The correct answer is 25.865. That is your variable cost per unit. When you are done with that, now go and estimate your fixed cost per unit. When you are done with that, proceed to estimate your fixed cost per unit. The formula is there for us. Your fixed cost, sorry, your total fixed cost not per unit. The A, look at the formula for A. A is equal to summation Y over N minus B summation X over N. With this formula, I can get my fixed cost. I can come here and say my A is equal summation Y. That will give me 566 divided by N5 minus our B is 25.865. Summation X multiplied by 15.4. I can put this in bracket. Divided by 5. Please work this out. What is your A? Please work this out. You have 33 points.
0.535.
5358.
Final answer. 33 point what?
5358.
33.5358.
I didn't get that, sorry.
33.5358.
5, okay. 5358. Okay, maybe it's my error. 5, 3. Okay. 5, 8. Okay, we approximated to this. Now remember that our cost is in 30, is that not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That means we need to multiply by 1,000, is that not?
Okay.
You know we have 30 up.
Yes, sir.
33,535 naira 80 kobo.
So when you are scaling down, remember it's just for convenience. I will now come here. I'll pick this. A is equal to 33.536 approximately multiplied by 1,000. That means A represents my fixed cost. My fixed cost is 33 33,536. This is my fixed cost. Now let me ask, 53. I want to ask this question to the class. Now look at this B. B is your variable cost per unit. So their variable costs per unit. We have 25.865. Do we have to multiply by 1,000?
No, sir.
No.
I think it's cost per unit.
We can't because it's based on unit.
We can't, we don't have to because it's Anyway, you don't have to multiply by 1,000. The reason is that if you look at the formula, you have up here, you have xy, 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 xx. If you multiply up by 1,000, you also multiply down by 1,000. 1,000, 1,000 will cancel out. What I'm saying is our y, we have total cost scaled down by 1,000. Our x volume scaled down by 1,000. That means with this formula, I'm going to multiply the numerator by 1,000, denominator by 1,000. At the end of the day, 1,000 will cancel 1,000 out. You don't have to multiply the variable cost by 1,000. But if you look at the fixed cost formula,
Please come again, sir.
look at the formula for fixed cost. You only have n down. No, we didn't scale n down by 1,000. Do we? N represent number of years. We didn't divide n by 1,000. We only divide x and y by 1,000. So we need to return that 1,000 back to our fixed cost. In summary, at times, to explain might be, for some students, they might be trying to grab it. If you are calculating, you don't have to multiply your variable cost by 1,000. Assuming you have scaled down. We are multiplying by 1,000 because we have scaled down this cost by 1,000. Scale down means we have divided by 1,000 before. For convenience, for convenience of calculation, for we to calculate, let me go to this table. The only reason why we scaled down was because, imagine here now, you have 30 here, 30 here. You are going to be having so many thousands of zeros. For convenience of computation, we scale down. So you don't need to return it back to your variable cost. May God give us a better understanding. We have gotten the variable cost per unit. We have gotten the total fixed cost. Then you can return to your cost equation. You can do your cost equation. That means our cost equation. They look at it. Cost equation is y is equal to our A now. Okay, let me write this first. Y is equal to A plus BX. Let me write the cost equation first. Our A now, you can change it now. Make this more space. Our A, Y is equal to, A now is 33, pick your A, Look at the A, 33,536. 536 plus our B is 25.865x. This is the cost, estimated cost equation. This is the estimated cost equation. You have estimated your cost using regression analysis method. Estimated your cost equation. This equation will now be used to determine total cost. Your letter Y represents total cost. You cannot go to the last aspect. Look at the last aspect. We want to determine what is the optimum selling price. We are given 3 suggested prices. If the price is 37 naira, the volume is 4,500. If the price is 40 naira, the volume is 4,000 units. If the price is 42 naira, the volume is 3,400. And we explained that optimal selling price is that selling price that will maximize profit. We're not trying to get that profit out. Now look at it. If the selling price is 37, volume is 45, calculate total revenue. That is multiply 37 by 37 naira multiplied by 4,400, 4,500 units. What is the revenue here?
166,500.
166,500. Next, at 40 naira, volume is 4,000. What is the revenue?
160,000.
160,000.
At a price of 42 naira, our
142,800.
sales is 3,400 units. What will be the
142,800.
800.
48?
142,800.
Thank you. You have gotten total revenue. Now let's get total cost. Let me create more space here. There's always need for more space. We are going to get total cost for each of the prices. All right, let's go to it. The equation of total cost is Y 33,536 plus 25.865 x. Your x is your volume. Y is total cost. Now come here. At a price of 37 naira, volume is 4,500. So I'll come here. Total cost for the first one is 33,536 plus 25.865, then multiply by volume here, 45. Please compute this. What is total cost for the first price option? When you are done, go to the second one. 33,536 plus 25.865. Volume and the second one is 4,000 units. Yes, I'm waiting.
The first one is 149,928.5.
The first one,
149,928.5.
149,
9, yes, sir.
928.5.
Yes, sir.
The second one, what do you have?
136,996.
Amount here, total cost
996.
136,996. Then the third option, total cost is 33,536 plus bracket 25. That equation is equation of total cost. Your X is the volume. Just remove the X, put the number of volume. This multiplied by 3,400. What is total cost here?
121,477.
121,477. We can return up now. Let me comment. This one will give me total cost here. 149,928.5. Here I have 136,996. Here I have 121,477. Profit is revenue less cost. Please get the profit under each price option. What is the profit here?
So for the last one,
Oh yeah,
21,323.
21,000.
323. I mean the last one, not this
21.
one,
No.
not this one,
No,
the
no.
last one.
The first one is 16,5715. That's 16,5715.
16,
1771.5.
71.5.
Yeah.
Next. Or the last one, is the last one you have?
Yes, 21,323.
323, okay.
The second one is 23,004.
23,004. Now look at the three options. Which one is giving you the highest profits? At what selling price will the company have the highest profits?
49.
At 14 naira.
Examiner says estimate optimum selling price. Optimum selling price is that price that maximizes the company's profits. That price that gives the company the highest profit.
Oh God.
Is that clear, please?
Yes, sir.
You can now go to your recommendation. And please, more seriously, you are likely to deal with question on price in these days. more seriously, you are likely to have questions on pricing these diets. So our recommendation, optimal selling price is 40 naira. This gives highest profits. You have question.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
And please scroll down and scroll up rather for at the last working before this comment.
I should go up again.
Yes, sir.
What happened?
Okay, it's okay.
So this once you get your figure for A and B, just come and substitute it here. The cost equation is y is equal to A plus bx. The cost equation is equal to y is equal to A plus bx, where your y is your total cost. Your small letter A is your fees cost. I'm going through this again so that at least to aid our understanding. Our small letter B is the variable cost per unit. Our letter S is the volume. So once you estimate your cost, I've got it, you're estimating cost, you are going to get your A. You are going to get value for your A. You are going to get value for your B. Once you get value for your A and B, now return back to the equation. Go and substitute the values to A and B in the equation. That equation will now be used to predict cost. That means if we produce 4,500 units, that is coming here now. The coming year, if you produce 4,500, our total cost will be 149,928.5. If we produce 4,000 units, our total cost will be 136,996. If you produce 3,400, Our total cost is estimated at 121,477. How that point is clear. How the point is clear, please.
Yes, sir.
Please, let's try.
Hello, sir.
We have like 30 minutes. Let us look at this question 3. Although it's not in your study pack. If I will actually include it in your study pack, it's an omission, sir. I want to use this question 3 to teach or to explain how to adjust for price level index. I want to use this question 3 to explain how to adjust for price level index. I can't go this way. All right. So please, it's not in your study pack. Of course, after the class, I will still reshare this working notes. Now look at that question. Equator Limited has recorded the following total cost during the last 5 years, 2021 to 2025. We have the output in unit, we have total cost. We have the price level index. If you look at that price level index, it's not the same every year. (2021) 100, 2022 112, 2023 123, 2024 144, and we have 2026. The price level index is not the same. That means this cost include different inflation rates. It means this cost we are dealing with include inflation rate that differs. Now let's go to the requirements. Examiner says estimate the cost equation expected in 2026 when average price level index will be 180. Now, if you recall our explanation, we said where inflation make it difficult for you to compare cost between period. Inflation in 2025 is different from inflation in 2024. And want to compare the two costs, cost in 2024 against cost in 2025. We have to adjust all the costs to the same price level index. We have to adjust the cost to the same price level index. Now, examiner says we should estimate the cost expected in 2026, when the average price level index will be average price level index will be 180. That means we must take the cost to 180. Just 1 minute. Some say they were logged out. I don't know who is logging them out. This class is still on.
It was my network and back, sir.
So in 2026, the price level index will be 180. That means you must adjust this cost to 2026 price level index. Now, how do we adjust the cost? Look at this. In this question, we are not told the method to use to estimate cost. This question, examiner didn't tell us specifically which method to use. Remember, you can either use high and low method, or you can use regression analysis method. For me to use high and low method, I must have activity at the highest level. Now, please check. 2023, we have highest production level. There must be activity at the highest level, and there must be activity at the lowest level. The lowest level is 2024. So I can adopt high and low method here. I can adopt high and low method here. I'll just come here, the highest level, identify the highest level. If you are solving highest level, is 1,350,000 units. Lowest level is 900,000 units. Now check the two. The price level in 20 at the highest level, 2023, is 123. The price level here is 144. Expected price level in 2026 is 180. We need to adjust this price level. How do we adjust this? Please look at it. Adjusting means adjusting the cost. Of course, you cannot adjust volume. It is the cost that will be affected by inflation. Are we there, please? It is your cost that inflation will affect. So it is the cost you are going to adjust. Not the volume. Look at the adjustment, please. 2023. What is the cost here? 5 million. That is where you have the highest level. We are picking that because that was the year we produced the highest production. So I have 5,227,500. Pick that. 5 million. That's not 5 million now. $5,227,500. And I want to adjust this to 180. Before, this is in this price level here is 123. To adjust to 180, look at what you need to do. 180 divided by 123. Please work this out. That will give you the adjustment for 2023. Please work this out. 2024, you have the lowest production volume.
7,650. 650.
What do you have here?
7,650.
7 million.
650.
37. Yes.
Thousand. Is this correct?
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now you have adjusted it to 2026 expected price level index. That is the expected inflation in 2026. In 2023, we have the highest production. Remember the high and low method. Identify the highest level and the corresponding total cost. Next, identify the lowest level and the corresponding total cost. But because the inflation is not the same, we need to adjust. And the inflation in 2026, because we want to estimate cost for 2026. Because we want to estimate the cost for 2026, we have to use 2026 inflation rate, the price level index. Go to the lowest level. The lowest level, the cost is 5,040,000. And the index there is 144. Look at it. You have to move this down a bit. How to use it. I'm almost done. Once you have that, we're almost done with the question. It's just to make sure that at least all what we are expected to touch, we touch it. Oh, why are you hanging now?
None.
No, I'm trying to scroll up, Nigari. System moves every day. It's lecturing every day now. Here we have cost here 5,004,000. I want to adjust to 180. Multiply by 180 divided by 144. The price index in 2024 is 144. Please work this out. What do you have?
6.3 million.
6,300,000.
Yes, sir.
You have adjusted the cost to 180. The expected price level index in 2026. You can now come to working two. Using the high and low method, calculate the variable cost per unit in bracket B and fixed cost in bracket A from the equation y is equal to A plus BX. You now do high and low method. High we have the high and low. You have the output here. You have total cost here. Total cost here. At the highest level, production was 1,350,000. At this level, total cost as adjusted. This is 7,650,000. At the lowest level, production was 900,000. Adjusted total cost 6.3 million. Now we have gotten the highest level and the lowest level. Now differences. Oh yeah. Difference in activity.
450.
How much?
450,000
units. Differences in cost.
1,350.
1 million.
Yes, sir. 350.
350. Next. Our next working is to get the variable cost per unit. Variable cost per unit, which is equal to
3 naira.
differences in cost divided by differences in activity level or in output. Our variable cost per unit is equal to 1,350,000 divided by 450,000. What do we have, please?
3 naira, 3 naira.
Pico.
There's 3 naira. Per unit. Now we have gotten variable cost per unit. Then calculate total variable cost, either at the highest level or at the lowest level. Choose one. At high level, our total variable cost is equal to, at high level, we are going to produce 1,350,000 units. 1,350,000 units multiplied by variable cost per unit, 3 naira. What's total variable cost, please?
4,050,000.
4,050,000.
50,000.
Look at it. what you are saying, out of this total cost of 7,650,000, total variable is 4,050,000. So what is total fixed?
$7,650,000.
Total
3,600,000.
fixed cost is equal to total cost 7,650,000 minus 4,050,000. Please, what's your total fixed cost?
3,600,000.
3,600,000. If you like, you can check. You can check at low. Total fixed cost must be the same. If you like, check out. If you like, say at low level, work it out. Yeah. Our total fees cost 3,600,000. Is that not, sir?
Yes, sir.
You can now go to your equation. It does not say estimate cost equation for 2026. The cost equation is y is equal to a plus bx. Therefore, your estimate is y is, now remove our a, 3.6 million. Remove letter a, 3.6 million plus our b, variable cost per unit, 3x. This is the cost equation for 2026. This is the cost equation for 2026. I hope it's clear, please. Hello? I hope it's clear, please.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And if you look at the B part, or if you look at the second part of the question, the examiner says, what will be the resulting total cost in 2026 if 175,000 units are produced? And comment on your results. What do we do? Since we have the cost equation now, I just come here. Total cost equation is 3,600,000 plus 3x. Now, x is total cost equation 3,600,000 plus 3. My x is now 175 units. Multiply by 175 units. Please work this out. What is the expected total? How much?
525,000 plus 3,600,000.
Please just give me final answer.
4,125,000.
1 million.
4 million.
Okay.
4,125,000.
4 million. Okay, this should be this is an error. It should be, sorry, this is an error. There's an error in this question. It should be 1,700,000 units. This is an error. It should be 1,700,000 units.
Okay.
I have to adjust this. Please recompute. No wonder you're having that figure like that. It should be 1 million in 1,750,000 units. Your answer now.
$8,850,000.
8,000,000
$850,000.
50.
Yes, sir.
That is expected
Total
total
cost in
cost
2020.
in 2026 if production is
$1,750,000 units.
just trying to create space. If production is
1 million.
1,750,000 units will be 8,850,000. You are done with the question, or you are done with the calculation. You can now comment on your result now. You can comment on your result now. And the comment is given here. Trying to adjust all the figure here. Oops. It's now break.
How many mark on this question, sir?
And you can go with your question.
Are you with me, sir?
You can go ahead with your question.
Okay,
I
sir.
can deal.
What I'm saying is that how many mark on this question?
Really, you are laughing, Abby.
He's laughing at me, Mr.
No,
Latif.
no. Is it that the mark is small or what?
No, the question is much.
But the question is not long now.
Maybe
We saw you
because
30 minutes now.
because we are in the class.
You know we have solved 2 questions.
Yes, I know.
Ah,
One is,
the
I think
question
you
is
said
not long
15
now.
mark, but
No,
sir,
okay,
for
the
the
first
first one, you said
question was
15
15
mark.
mark. That was the
The
first
first one is
question.
small. That mark is too
But
small.
really, let's be factual. Assuming I'm not explaining, you won't spend 1 hour on this question now. We started the class like 10 minutes to 9. We are still less than 2 hours. Despite the fact that we have to explain and answer questions, we have addressed 2 questions in less than 2 hours. And it's because we are teaching. What you should be at the back of your mind is, do I understand what I want to do in the exam? That time factor or mark allotted is not the major thing. The mark they were lost. So they will put 20 marks. Number 1 question is 30 marks. Section B or part B, 20 marks. Part C, 15 marks. So we know that it's going to be 30, 20, 15. But the major point is, do I know what I'm going to do in that exam? You know, when we solve questions, like slack diet, all of them that was like my class, they were like, wow, what kind of thing is this? The like 3 questions, in fact, number 7 question I solved in class. Throughput. ABC, we solved in class. Somebody was telling me that when he got to the exam hall, he was just spoiling that thing. This is the same question we solved. To point it back, you need to understand it. All right, let's round up this question. Look at the comments. The equation is the cost equation is y is equal to 3.6 million plus 3x. I've just shortened this because of space. The equation y is equal to 3.6 million plus 3x was predicted from data with output value ranging from 900,000 to 1,350,000. Is that not? Look at it. We have predicted this cost from this range between 900, the lowest figure, and 1,350,000, the highest figure. This cost equation, look at the cost equation. Look at this. 3,600,000 plus 3.3x was predicted from the output from data with output values ranging from 900,000 to 1.3 million units. Depending on the degree of correlation between X and Y, we might safely use the estimated equation to forecast values for Y. Look at the comment. Depending on the degree of correlation between X and Y, we might safely use the estimated equation to forecast value for Y, provided that value of X remains within the range of 900,000 to 1,350,000. That is interpolation. We will be on less safe ground if we use the equation to predict value for Y of Y. For any value of X outside this range, what we are saying is that we have estimated our cost equation using a range between 900,000 units and 1,350 units. But examiner says in B, what will be the total cost if production is $1 million? Let me check. If production is 1,750,000. If you look at that production, it's outside the range. The range we used was 900 to 1.3 million. But this is 1.7,500,000. So our estimates may not be correct. That is the bottom line we are trying to say.
Because it is out of the range.
Yes. So please, if you are commenting in exam, know how to comment. Your range, you can have what we call, within the range is called interpolation. Outside the range is called extrapolation. Look at this. We will be on less safe ground if we use the equation to predict value of y for any value of x outside this range. Extrapolation. Because we have to assume that costs behave in the same way outside the range of x. That's all with this question. And that's all with this topic. Any question, please?
And may God give us better understanding.
Yeah.
Amen.
May God bless us with a better understanding.
Amen. Amen.
All right, I will be checking out of the classroom. Let us try to look at our material before next week. In fact, let's check our material regularly. Don't accumulate your notes. After the class, we shall share these working notes. All right, let's have a blessed evening.
Thank
Good
you, sir.
night.
Good night, sir.
Thank you, sir.